crocodile encounter. We're about reptiles at. So, anyone raise your hand and give me some of the examples of a reptile? Yes. An alligator and a crocodile. What do you think?
A snake.
A snake. What do you think?
Lizard.
Lizard and one more.
A gharial.
Okay, that's a crocodilian.
A turtle.
A turtle! There you go. So we have the 4 representatives right there. And we have all of those in these boxes behind me, all right? Now, before we get started, I want to introduce ourselves. Now, my name is Carly. Everyone say, hey, Carly.
Hey, Carly.
I'm going to be doing lots of talking for you guys this afternoon, but the person you're really going to love, that's Jade. Everyone say, what's up, Jade?
What's up, Jade?
You're going to love Jade because she's going to be bringing out all the animals, holding them. If anyone gets pooped on, peed on, scratched, licked, kissed, anything like that, it's going to be Jade. Who wants to see Jade get pooped on today? Oh, you guys are mean.
You want to?
No, we're just playing. All right, guys, so we're going to bring out these animals one at a time, and we're going to start off with something relatively small for you guys, all right? Now, it's going to come out in a bag. So the reason we have our animals in a bag is because they want to stay hidden. When you walk outside, do you see snakes and lizards all the time, all around you? No, you only see them sometimes. And when you're seeing them, it's when they're with a Sudan plated lizard. Now, they're called a plated lizard because on their back they have little plates. Their scales are stacked on top of each other. They use that for protection. Now, it's called a Sudan plated lizard because it's from the country of Sudan. Does anyone know what continent that's on? You didn't hear that very well. So you heard muffled vibrations just like that lizard did. Now, how he defends himself, he fills his body up with air to make himself look bigger. Everyone do it with me. Go, see how big it's got? All right, let it out. Don't pass out on us. So he fills his body up with air. He pushes those plates out into the mouth of the animal that's trying to bite him, and it will leave him alone. Now he has a second defense. If that doesn't work, what he does, you notice that Jade has the bag underneath him, right? So this animal likes to poop. So what it will do, it poops, and then it takes its tail, it flings it around in a circle, and it flings that poop on those animals. So if you're eating pizza tonight, and your pizza starts pooping on you and flinging it in your face, are you going to keep eating it?
No.
Ew, gross, no, neither will that animal. So our plated lizard can run away free. Now this one is an omnivore. Omnivores eat what? Plants and beans. So he will eat plants, he'll also eat green beans, vegetables, things like that, and he'll also eat meats like ground beef and turkey and all of that stuff. Now we're going to put him away. Everyone say, bye, plated lizard. Alright, and we're going to pull out a little bit. Alright guys, listen up. What's your name? Sebastian? Alright, so Sebastian here is going to be our helper. Now, here at Crocodile Encounter, we do not encourage kissing and girlfriends and boyfriends, but you're about to get the best kiss of your life, okay? Now, I need you to stand right here and face this way. Face your friends, alright? Stand right there. Now, do not move at all, okay? If you do, this animal will tear your face right now. Alright, everyone give him a round of applause. At least 25 years. You won't get a better kiss than that, I promise. Now this is called a tegu. Everyone say tegu. Very good. This animal is from South America. That's why I know they can tell you where McDonald's is. Now this lizard can tell direction with his tongue. His tongue looks like this. Everyone put 2 fingers up. Now wave them through the air. He'll stick his tongue out just like that. He pulls it back into his mouth and up into his nose. So, yeah, he might taste a booger or two, but he knows what direction to go that way. So let's say that I have some eggs over here, some scrambled eggs. He'll stick out that tongue. He'll pick up more particles on this side rather than this one, and he'll know what direction to go. When he gets close to his food, he picks up particles on both sides, and he knows his food is right in front of him, and he'll eat it. All right, now we're going to go ahead and put this tegu up. Everyone say bye, tegu. All right, guys, so you are right. This is a corn snake. Now, corn snakes are very popular pets because they stay relatively small. This is actually a full-grown corn snake right here. It is called a dreamsicle corn snake. Now, this one right here is called a dreamsicle corn snake because it looks like the ice cream, the dreamsicle. If this snake were to bite Jade, would it hurt her? No, she wouldn't even know. It has teeny tiny teeth. It wouldn't make her bleed or anything like that. We would have to tell her that she was getting bit by a snake. So this snake right here is a constrictor. That means it likes to wrap around its food, give it a big hug. That animal will fall asleep, and then it goes ahead and eats it. So it'd be like you guys going to school all all day long. Going home, your parents missing you oh so much, giving you a big tight hug when you got home, you falling asleep and them eating you for dinner. Just like that. That'd be crazy, right? Now the corn stick is called the corn stick because it likes to eat corn. No, that'd be great. But they like to eat rats and mice around corn fields. So that's where they get that name. Also on their bellies, it looks like a row of corn going down. This one is albino, so it's a little bit hard to tell. Now corn snakes come in over 100 different colors. They come in pink, blue, green, purple, orange. Any color you can think of, a corn snake will come in. So we're going to go ahead and put this corn snake up. Everyone say bye, corn snake. Bye, corn snake. This is a snapping turtle. So this right here is called the common snapping turtle. In Texas, we have two types of snapping turtles. We have common snapping turtles or alligator snapping turtles. The common snapping turtles stay around this side. If you see a turtle sleeping on the side of the road or walking across the road, it's typically a common snapping turtle or a red-eared slider. Because the alligator snapping turtles are a threatened species here in Texas. Now the difference between a common snapping turtle and an alligator snapping turtle, this is almost a full-grown common snapping turtle, and it can reach its head out to 12 inches or a foot outside of its body. So if it really wanted to, it could reach around and grab Jade's hand. But this guy is really calm. He's been with us at our zoo for many, many years, so he just kind of sits there and hangs out. Now on the bottom of the so what is this? A tortoise. All right, so tortoises and snapping turtles, they look very different. So you can see that common snapping turtle has a very flat shell, where this tortoise right here has a very dome-like shell. So they use that to protect them. So we would never stick our hands in front of that snapping turtle because Jake wants to keep all of her fingers, but we can stick our hand in front of this tortoise all day long. His defense is to hide, so he's going to hide inside that shell. This is called a spur-thighed tortoise. So he has these bony spurs on his arms, or a sulcata tortoise, and he tucks his head in and he covers his face with those bony spurs, so bigger things can't get to his face. As long as he stays inside there, he's going to be just fine. Now, when we lift this guy up, you see he has lots of coverage. So if he ever gets flipped over, nothing can get to him. He even has coverage on his butt. All right? So he's going to be just fine. Now, this one is a baby. So he's only about 3 or 4 years old. He will one day be the size of this big black box, and he can live up to 150 years. Now, if we set these animals on these boxes, you can see how strong their shells are. When we touch that guy, he goes squishy, 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 squishy. So that's why he bites. If we do this to this guy, he doesn't move at all. So he's got a very strong shell. So we're going to go ahead and put these turtles up. Everyone say, "Bye, turtle." Actually, alligators as a whole, for the first 3 or 4 years, you can hold them just like that, like a puppy dog. They're actually probably safer than a puppy. So he's not going to try to bite Jade or anything like that, where this croc, from the moment he's hatched out of his egg, he's trying to kill you. So that's a huge difference. So you can see their jaw structure side by side. The alligator has a nice U, round-shaped jaw. The crocodile has a long, narrow jaw, looks like the letter V. Now when these guys are swimming in the water, they take their legs, they put them back to their tail, and they go just like that. And whenever they want to stop or slow down, they drop their back feet, and it acts as a brake. They go skirrrr. And whenever they want to switch directions, they pop out a leg, go whoop, just like that, and then they eat all the kids. Now their backs are very hard. Their backs are hard because they have bones in there called osteoderms. Everyone say osteoderms. Osteoderms. Very good. Those bones serve 2 purposes. The first purpose is to protect him. So how many of y'all have seen Iron Man? So Iron Man, that's a really great movie. He built that iron suit to protect himself. Well, alligators and crocodiles are born with their iron suit. As they get older, those bones get thicker. They can reach up to 1 inch thick. So it protects them from big animals that want to hurt them or eat them. Now their bellies are very soft, and that's so they can glide over mud and water very easily. It's also where you're going to get your leather products. But remember, alligators and crocodiles are friends, not boots or shoes. All right? So these guys, they're going to get a whole lot bigger. The alligator will get between 8 and 12 feet. The crocodile will get up to 20 feet. So they get really big. Now, before you guys leave us, we want to give you a few safety tips because we have lots of alligators here in the United States. All right, okay? So, everyone shove your 2 fingers just like this. Hold out your hand. Now, when you touch the animal, you're always going to touch it from its back to its tail, just with 2 fingers. What are we not going to touch it on? I just see a lot of people.
I like your crocodiles. I like your crocodiles.
Great, thank you.
Right here feels really soft.
Yeah, it'll get a lot harder to get through.
By the way, why do they have these pupils like closed
Because they
in?
have two eyelids. They have like built-in goggles. So they have clear eyelids and they work like goggles. And then they have regular eyelids like we have.
Yeah, and I see its throat.
See what? You see that clear one? And then you'll see the regular one. Yep.
Feels so bumpy.